Welcome to Top 10 Proposal Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. This webinar is essentially based on a lot of the observations that I have made over the years, but also a lot of the surveys and information that's published out there based on the best practices in the arena of winning government proposals. But a lot of this information is also applicable to the commercial proposal world. How do we avoid mistake number 7? And I don't want to overload you with information here. I know I'm going at 10 million miles an hour, but I wanted to make this class content rich and very useful to you. You can revisit this information, and I'm hoping that the recording will be available even though it was glitching. Here are all the stages that are in this process. So just like with the RFP, right? You have the integration phase, planning phase, writing and final pricing phase, polishing phase, production phase, and the post-submission phase, essentially. And here are all the steps you got to go through, right? You got to make sure that you have the cost team involved. You got to prepare for the kickoff. You make sure that the cost team actually participates in the proposal kickoff. You got to conduct your kickoff with the cost team, giving their instructions to everyone who attends. Have them brainstorm and research. Have them tweak the solution in case the price is not really coming in at where it should be. Develop the should cost. Send the data calls to the subs and track their submissions, especially if you're doing basis of estimate. Develop the work breakdown structure, the labor staffing mix, the org chart, the schedule. There's all kinds of tasks that have to go into it. And you still have the reviews, the pink team review, the red team review, the gold team review. All of these reviews, all of these steps have to take place in order for you to produce a wonderful cost proposal that gives you that edge over your competition that may not have that same rigor in developing their cost proposal. So then after you have delivered this proposal, you have to implement the win strategy after the award, and of course a lot of the times the government will go back to you for the best and final offer, or they will negotiate, and you still have the cost people involved in making sure that you can, even if you've been awarded, you don't lose that award, and you continue forward with the government and negotiations go well. All right. Now, I have here a question: is the same process applicable to responding to personal services contracts versus RFPs? It depends on the contract, depends on how involved it is, and what you need to do. All of these processes, they are scaled up or scaled down depending on what is the scope of the proposal. Sometimes you may not need all the reviews that are here. Sometimes you may need to have only one review if you have a smaller scope proposal, and other times you may have a full-fledged effort and you'll need more reviews. So it's all customizable. Now, who do you contact for debrief? Usually the contracting officer, and usually within the 3 days, that's the rule, within the 3 days of the award announcement, whether you win or lose.